Hi, it's Sunday. Good morning, everybody. It looks like the Lolcow network is finally addressing the mic situation, but still trying to sweep it under the rug a bit. So let's take a look at this. This is Queens from last night.
Yep.
I don't even know. I just read about it before this show. I didn't realize they posted anything in Discord. Maybe I'll see if I could pull it up so I could read the announcement for us. Let me see exactly what Keem said. Announcements.
They lost a lot of people this morning. Lolcow Live did. They
How?
lost crowns, they lost pay pigs and everything because of it.
Because of Mike stepping back, or because of the whole
Because
situation?
I got arrested.
But yeah,
They're already sentencing him without even him going to court. That's how it works on YouTube. You guys are not the judge and the jury, motherfuckers.
I talked about that on if you guys go to our Reddit, Reddit, and our subreddit is Lolcow Queens. I shared my opinions on Aussie this morning, and somebody clipped it and put it on.
You're correct. We're not the judge and the jury, and that he is innocent until proven guilty. This is correct. However, it is also correct that it is very difficult for women to get out of DV situations. It is, the police often are difficult to work with and don't actually help you. And so anyway, let's get into that in a minute and talk about like some of the details that are missing from the story.
On our sub, which by the way, please join our subreddit. It's free. I'm super active there. I read everything and interact with almost everybody. So it's a really good place to go. Can you people hear this? Do you hear my fucking phone? Why? Hang on, I have to block these stupid numbers calling me.
Apparently Becky doesn't know how to just turn the volume down on her phone, or perhaps this is her dramatic way of deflection, distraction, trying to, prolong this so that she doesn't get into the meat of the conversation. Let's see what happens.
I just got a special little message from somebody. I got your text. Thank you. All right, block, motherfucker. What? I don't know what it is that lately, even when I block things, it takes like 15, or when I put my phone on do not just.
Dude, you're literally on the job right now. Do you think anybody in any normal workplace would be allowed to behave like that with their phone while they're working? I mean, you guys are so privileged. Yeah, we have to silence our phones as soon as we get to work. And we certainly can't be looking at them in the middle of meetings.
But still seems to take like 15 minutes to kick in. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so the mic situation. Yeah, so I didn't see anything right in the Discord. I got distracted by that phone call. Let me see.
It's in there.
Oh, here it is.
Yep.
Okay, Keem wrote, Mike just called. He heard about the leaving and banning of pay pigs who falsely accused him of beating women, and he volunteered to self-suspend himself from Milkers and Queens. No, stop. It's too early in the stream to cry. Till his court case is dropped, so he will not be on the shows till the end of May. Oh.
That's presuming he's found innocent in this situation.
Okay, here's my thoughts on the Mike thing. The thoughts are that I don't have any. I want to wait until Mike can talk about it before I make judgments. Like, I feel like that's a reasonable take. That I don't want to judge a situation until there's more information out there. Because right now, everything is just wild speculation. And while I know that's fun, it has these real world consequences. Like, it's already bad enough that, like, celebrities and everything go through speculation like that in tabloids. That stuff affects anybody who's a human being. But it's especially bad when you're smaller people like us. because it's just, it literally directly impacts the show, like what was just said there. And that sucks, because that impacts your favorite entertainment.
They said it would be too.
Because that impacts your favorite entertainment.
Well, I've known Mike for 15 years. If I know anything about Mike, he's not a hostile person. He's not one to lay hands on people, and this will all work out in the end. And I think everybody needs to stop speculating, stop fucking crucifying, and stop judging a motherfucker. Because we have real lives with real situations. And it ain't right for people on YouTube.
Well, I mean, Tina, I get that. He's your friend. You've known him for a long time. But he's been married to the same woman since she was very young. There was the scandal already earlier this year that Becky contributed to, that put out that he had actually been dating her from the time that she was a minor, and they ultimately got married and had children together. And we were already asked to look the other way on that one, right? Now he is going through a divorce with this woman, and he's clearly under a lot of stress, unless he's acting on the show. Because he has had some meltdowns about the situation. So, are you sure you've seen his demeanor like this before?
To hurt and belittle others because they know each other. That's fucking retarded to me. If that's the case, then we're going to go back to Flava being an arsonist hanging out with Savage then. If you don't want to be fucking singled out for that, then let shit go. But the only difference is Flava was actually judged, committed a crime, sentenced. Big difference. Mike is still going through the legal situation. When he's able to talk about it, he'll talk about it. Until then, fuck off.
You know what I'm just thinking? Back with the last round of issues that happened with Mike, when everyone went on strike and stuff, I said that I kind of had the same opinion of innocent until proven guilty, right? Now, I do want to say really quick, I see Rem in the chat saying the charge isn't a good one. Totally. Although that, I don't even think that counts as a charge. Aren't the charges determined in the first court hearing?
Yes.
So he's not even charged. That's just I don't know the names for these things. That's just the reason they put down when they took him in.
No, he's charged. He's charged. And, when this happened to House of Hannibal last year, twice, he didn't come up and try and defend himself. He tried to just pretend it didn't happen at all. The first one was he slapped his girl and split her lip open, and was arrested for that. Actually, he tried to evade police for like a week, and then they found him and arrested him. The other one was, I think he dislocated a shoulder or something. That happened in the fall. So he had two, and I don't even know if it's the same woman or whatnot, because he never came forward and talked about it. And he basically just shut down his channel. And that was kind of the end of it. I mean, everybody knew he had a drinking problem, because he would host panels slurring, and he wasn't hearing the other guests. He was out of it. He wasn't paying attention. Now, I'm not saying that Mike was doing any of that, but he has been exhibiting odd behavior during this divorce, period. And I don't know that Tina has ever seen him under stress like this before.
For the night.
Yeah.
What? Stop. Oh my God. Can you hear my phone when it's ringing or no?
No.
Okay, good. I'm just going to shove it under a fucking blanket or something. There. Done. Cannot. It's ringing constantly. So yeah, you're right. It doesn't look good. I'll just repeat what the charges are. It's fine. Whatever. I think I can, right? It's public. Well, whatever. The charges. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus.
See what she did there? She can't just get the sentence out. Why? Because she didn't just silence her phone. Becky, you're supposed to be a professional. You're supposed to be one of the better ones on the show who actually knows how this is supposed to go. For real? For real? As far as I remember what was said yesterday, the charge was third degree DV, which third degree means that it's not first degree. Obviously, the person wasn't completely battered to the point that they're in the hospital. But it could be verbal threats, it could be actual physical contact. I don't know exactly what happened here.
Excuse me. I can't. I am literally going to go insane. All right, blocked. And then do not disturb, please. My God.
Mute your
Anyway,
goddamn phone.
So that was my opinion then. Innocent until proven guilty. Well, he hasn't even gotten to the point where they're deciding if there's going to be charges yet, which there aren't going to be. There are not going to be. We know that because yes, hi, Keem.
This really big deal is Good Friday through Sunday.
Because yes, hi, Keem. Hello? Hello?
Yo.
Hi, what's up?
I just seen Benji in chat say, "Oh, hypocrisy. They treated Wings completely different." Yeah, I wonder why, Benji. Because it was fucking different. Okay, yeah. Retard. Try to use our brain a little bit. I saw fucking Wings push Kelly with my own eyes. I saw a video of him slapping her hand with my own eyes. All right. I don't know what happened that night, Mike, but what I do know is I talked to Mike and I talked to the alleged victim, and they told me it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. The person accused, which is Mike, and the victim. So, Benji, the reason why it's being treated different is because it is different. And if you were smarter than a fucking fifth grader, you would know that.
Keem can.
Right.
Oh, he left.
He's right.
He gone. Right. He's got. I was about
that though. Wings could have hurt one of us too. We were all at a function, and he could have hurt one of us. This is all hearsay right now.
Yeah, and Keems, as an employer, had a responsibility to actually file out that police report rather than gaslight the police about it being content for the show. So, yeah, you're fucking up. And you're creating an unsafe working environment.
You don't know nothing.
Yeah,
you're not going to know anything until it goes to court.
Yeah, true.
But it's not hypocrisy because they were trying to bring Wings back. He said he didn't want to come back.
Also, yeah, if you think about it, even what I did at Fat Camp is way more serious because more about it is known. Like, nothing about this is known yet. Granny's Watching said he is charged. He is not convicted as of now. I don't know. Maybe I'm misspeaking. That was my understanding of it. But regardless.
He's charged in a crime, but not convicted till the day he goes to court. They could say, you know what? We don't have enough evidence to go any further. It's dropped. Or they could do other things. But he's got a paid lawyer. His lawyer said not to talk about it, and that's what he's doing, and we should do the same.
Exactly. So my final thought on it, what I've been trying to say is the last time when this happened, I said my opinion was innocent until proven guilty, and that this is why courts exist, and this is something that's too serious, and I want a court to judge it, not me, because I don't know all the fucking information. I feel the same way now. I don't even want to have a preliminary opinion until I hear Mike say something. So that's my thoughts on it. I don't know what we're going to do without him here. Obviously, we're going to be fine, but I love him on the show. Hey, Keem.
Oh, God. Now we have another fucking genius in the chat saying, Well, the cops don't come for no reason.
Good.
You're right. Yeah, probably somebody called them. But then the cops got to hear what's happening, decide whether or not they're going to make a charge or whatever, right? And then it goes to the court, right? And then they...
Okay, Keem. So somebody who was apparently a witness to what happened or was the victim called the police, correct? And we don't know who that was, and we probably won't know because they can remain anonymous, which is fine. But the person called the police, and they would have then been asked, do you want to press charges? And the person would have had to say yes. Okay, so somebody was scared enough, rattled enough, thought the situation was serious enough to say yes, press charges. Do you know how difficult it is to actually get men to be held accountable for DV? Do you understand how difficult it is to get the sheriff or the police to work with women when this happens to us? This is why we stay silent in serious situations. I remember being with my ex-boyfriend and asking him to leave my residence, that we're breaking up, you need to leave. And he said, no, I'm not. Call the police. That was his threat, because he knew they weren't going to do shit. So you tell me why they actually took him into custody and didn't just ask him to leave the residence if it was so non-serious of an event.
Out if the person is guilty or innocent. But you already know this. You're just a dumb fuck typing in the chat. Well, the cops don't come for no reason. Da, da, da. What the fuck does that mean, motherfucker? We learn about the justice system and how it works in fucking what, 4th grade?
Yeah.
4th grade?
Yeah, we do. We do. You condescending piece of crap. We know. Okay? Why don't you act like a normal human being about the scenario and just say, look, the information's out there. We don't know all the details behind it yet, but Mike is going to take a break from the show until he gets this resolved. Like, you literally are antagonizing your audience over this situation rather than listening to them and how this might affect your earnings. Like, you're the worst businessman ever.
And I got a full-blown fucking adult over here being like, derp, derp, derp. Well, they got arrested, so they 100% did it. They're guilty. What the... Who is raising these fucking retards?
I mean, seriously.
I don't know, but you and Mike protected Wings when the cops showed up. So what the fuck are they talking about? How was he done wrong? He should have been arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. And how do you have an entire network of people, including yourself, still using the hard R word? You're calling people the R word while trying to peddle this bullshit. Give me a break, dude.
That is interesting.
I told the cop that it was just content.
Exactly.
Because here's why. I'm not pressing charges on Wings.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
Kelly's not pressing charges on Wings, so why am I going to waste the cops' time?
Exactly.
And it's like...
Because you have to file a report and document that it happened, Keem, so that if it happens again, there's a record of it. You are completely clueless and you can't read. I mean, that's a well-known fact. You blame it on your dyslexia, but you're just fucking lazy.
Dude, I've heard from so many people all fucking mad and upset. He's fucking guilty and he needs to be fucking banned and he needs to be kicked out of the LCU and Mike, this needs to happen to Mike and that needs to happen to Mike. Why? You tell me what Mike did. Oh, wait, you can't because you don't know. But you're saying that?
Right.
Like, it's so fucking insane. Like, these people are actually full-grown adult retards. I've never seen people so dumb in my life.
They took him into custody, Keem. They didn't just ask him to leave the residence. They took him into custody. Give me a break.
Understand that it's fun to speculate, but I just hope that people understand the consequences of that. That was, my other thoughts on it, because people actually canceling stuff without even knowing what happened. I don't know. People are.
It's our fault that somebody called and something might have happened, so you're going to take it out on us? I mean, like, what are we supposed to be? Captain Save a Hope for everybody?
And in particular, that he has a very, very extremely valid reason for why he can't talk about it, which is because it's what his lawyer told him to do, because they have to go to court first. So what can you do? It's not like he's just ignoring it.
Which is literally, like, in almost every single, like, case like this or, criminal case, your lawyer is going to always tell you the same thing. Don't talk on it.
Wise Granny is watching here. She thinks Keemstar is abusive and exploits special needs people. Didn't you talk about me being in the universe, Granny? Are we being a hypocritical little bitch? I think so. Symmetrical super chatted $19.99. Keem, thanks for the Q. I stopped watching H3 because there's too much content here.
Ultra Fire cervical care pillow.
Do you take that as a compliment, Keem?
It's whatever, but I don't understand he needs to be punished, he needs to be gone, he needs to be this, and then you can just literally ask that person.
Yeah, because you need to put on your big boy pants. If you want to suspend him with pay because it's not resolved yet, then that's fine. But you don't know how to run a business. What's wrong with you? Oh my God.
And why? And they can't tell you. They literally can't tell you because they don't know what happened.
You're muted. We can't hear you. Oh, say that again, Tina. We didn't hear you.
They act like we don't have real lives and real situations. And they think they're privy to our fucking lives out here. They're the judge, the jury, the gods, they're everybody. Fuck that shit. Let him be, Mo. He'll take care of it.
You know what happened earlier today?
What?
I wasn't paying attention. I went into PayPig chat, and I seen people saying, like, yo, this is bullshit. They need to kick Mike out, or I'm going to cancel my membership. They're sweeping for Mike. How dare Keem laugh about this? I fucking lost my shit. I go, the reason why I'm laughing about this is because Mike told me the story, and the victim told me the story, and it's fucking funny. It's actually funny, right? That's why I'm laughing. They told me what happened and why this happened.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that the cops who arrested him and took him into custody thought it was hilarious, too.
And why I got arrested, and it's objectively hilarious, okay? That's why I did it. And if I had any information that Mike did something, like, horrible towards women or was beating women or whatever, he would kick him out. So then I see them going on and saying the reason why I won't punish Mike is because I put money before women's safety. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? If I kick Mike out, I make more money. You know what I mean? I make more money on milkers and more money on queens. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? None of this makes sense. So I went through these people that think I care about money so much, and I banned 5 motherfuckers who spend over like 100. One of them was a crown, so 500 a month. I fucking banned people that spend thousands of dollars in the LCU today. I banned 5 fucking pay pigs, told them to go fucking suck a dick and keep their money. And then, like 2 or 3 other ones quit over this. So then I called Mike to talk to him about him. Excuse me, I'm fucking pissed. I am so fucking pissed. The audacity of these fucking people saying all this shit on my name. I talked to Mike about it, and Mike goes, well, I'm just gonna step away because this is heating up too much. And we told him, like, you don't have to do that. And he's like, nah, I'm just gonna step away because when I go to court, this thing's gonna get dropped, and then I'll come back, and then nobody can say shit. And I'm like, all right, so that's what Mike's doing.
Okay, but if we're going to go that route, then how come Roxy's still here? You're a real hypocrite then, because Roxy beat on fucking Becky, and she's still here.
All right, Tina, that's not true. We saw the footage. Becky pegged Roxy to the bed and was coming up from behind her. Again, a physical interaction that was not properly addressed. And Keem seems to have scandals on a weekly basis at this point that are costing him a lot of money. And rather than listen to his donors, he is punishing them for speaking up against him. So anywho, if you want to see the whole stream, I will give you the link. And that's just my 2 cents on what happened there. I just know for a fact that it's very difficult to get police to actually help you in a DV situation. So the fact that he was taken into custody and kept overnight, that says a lot. Sorry, not sorry.